out here fucking up. Oh boy. What's up, y'all? Greetings all. What's the reborG podcast here returning? We in the building. Had to restart the shit. My mic was off. I was talking and all that other nonsense. I here fucking up. So, ain't nobody in here right now, but it's whatever. I'm chilling, doing all right. Got a day off. A lot of things getting ready to change at work, so my days off they're gonna be flipping and flopping. They're gonna be on different days and shit like that. So I'll be sure to try to bring y'all the pod when I can. I'm still gonna do this once a week thing, just to do that. But some episodes may end up being longer because I'm gonna combine some of the topics I got going with some of the sports. I'm a sports fan. A lot of the homies are sports fans, so I gotta squeeze that in there. But I also have other interests because I don't want this to become strictly a sports podcast. Because that field is just, it's already filled up with shit with people that I don't feel like competing with. So, what up, G-Bug? People I don't feel like competing with, and I'm not arguing with people if it don't make no damn sense. I forgot. Who is it? All right. This the Everything Pod. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, Juba. Leave it as the Everything Podcast because I ain't want to pigeonhole myself and stuff like that. Because I have more than one interest, so that's just what it is. Y'all like the new band? I love this shit. This time that shit sauce, man. Feel like, with the pair of the Andre Agassi's. Y'all know how, for those who grew up in the 90s, he was quite a stylish athlete back in the day, probably, up there with the stylish ones. His Nikes used to hit. Co-pilot today, we got a Corona. I ain't feel like pouring no wine or nothing like that. For some reason, I just wanted a brew today. Yeah, I just wanted a brew. And don't forget, our other co-pilot is always that righteous hydration, that water. I didn't mean to put the bar spot up there. It's that high quality H2O. The cool thing about these little bottles is that I have like a filter on my sink, so I can just fill these up and do my thing. But I haven't even gotten to that part yet because I still have some in there. I want to say I got about 6 left. Between having my what's the name of this shit? But between having my Yeti, I don't need as much as you figure I knock down about 4 to 6 cups a day at work, and then I come home and drink, maybe I fill up before I leave home from work. So go home from work. But I usually got one. But we chilling, man. We in here. It might be some people in the other video. I might just have to delete it, but I don't give a fuck. G-Bug, if you just, I don't know, send that shit to some people. I don't know. But we gonna be on this. I gotta recap this football, man. We didn't have it last episode. This shit don't taste right either. It might be from that not the toothpaste, because that was earlier. That little my little mint oils. Because I don't usually do mints because they're too damn sweet. And they don't rest like they're supposed to, because you want your mints to have some lasting power. You want to keep it fresh. So I have mint oil that I just dab on the back of my tongue or whatever, and I'm usually good. This shit got this beer taste in there. It's hell though. But we gonna be on this football talk, man. I don't know what the schedule would permit with the new scheduling at work, because a lot of things are changing at work. Let's just put it this way. People is fucking up. They're getting ready to turn an easy job into some difficult shit that they don't want to do later on down the line. So, fucking goofies. So, with that being said, we still going to try to do, like I said, we're going to try to get that once a week thing popping off. So, first off, we're going to start with college, and we're going to start with, man, shout out to Florida. I thought the Gators was going to get their ass whooped because the second string quarterback, the real athletic one that be getting, be running like hell, he was hurt and he couldn't play. So with Emory Jones, I was concerned because he hasn't developed his arm at all. That arm is still ass. How the fuck is your arm? How did your arm get progressively worse as you've been in college? Because Dan Mullen's supposed to be like an offensive guru and stuff like that, help that get to the league and all this other stuff. He done coached some other good quarterbacks. So, oh yeah, he was the offensive coordinator when the Gators were winning the championships with Chris Leak and Tebow and them. So he got experience doing some things with the quarterback. But for Jones not to have developed at all, he got to take some L's on that, coach. I'm sorry. You did do your thing on offense, but this one, but they played well, man. They defensively, they're gonna need a little help because that was the funny thing. At the beginning of the year, they were talking about how Florida defense would be the catalyst for the year and be the one to carry them. They didn't do shit against Bama, and it was the offense that was actually putting in work. So that was crazy. Bama's Bama. They Nick Saban said it perfectly the year he lost to LSU when LSU won the national championship. He said a good offense can beat a great defense if it's schemed correctly. It's very difficult for a good defense to defeat a great offense because that's, it's so difficult to scheme against. And with the rule changes and things of that nature, it is tough money to try to, because all that shutting people shit out. Unless you got, you know what I'm saying? Because you figure we're gonna talk about the Rams later. They gave up 20 plus points to the Colts, and they got the best defensive tackle and cornerback in the game. So that just shows you, it's tough money. I appreciate that, bub. Because I definitely got too lazy to do the shit. I thought I already restarted. There's 3 people in here now. We really appreciate that, bro. So shout out to Florida. They probably won't mean shit. And this was just all leading up. Lane Kiffin's still out here talking shit. Lane, stop. Like, for real, dude. Just stop. You already fucked it up. Well, he at SC. Didn't he fuck that up? Then you fucked it up at Tennessee. You had to work your ass off and work under Nick Saban for 3 years. What up, Poe? You had to work for Saban for years just so you can get your name back right so you could get a coaching job. He had the audacity to say the transfer market gives Bama the edge. No, it don't. No, it don't. No, it don't. It's great coaching, great stability, great position coaching, great recruiting, great funding. There's a lot of shit that goes into it. Because it wasn't that long ago when your school, Ole Miss, they just got over some sanctions. Because, let's be honest, Ole Miss ain't been shit since Eli was there. So, let's be honest, as far as the public eye goes. And you put Robert Kimdiche, Laramie Tunstall, and Laquan Treadwell, all top 5 players coming out of high school, and you just didn't think that shit won't go. When Hugh Freeze was there, like, cut it out, man. So, the school you at right now, of course, Alabama has an advantage over your squad. Y'all still got sanctions y'all got to deal with. So cut that dumb shit out, Lane. So, what the fuck are you going to do this time? Who excuse you going to make now? Because the Raiders did fuck you. The Raiders had no business putting you on as the head coach anyway, to be honest. Because, everywhere you've been, you haven't really done shit except the offensive coordinator for USC and the offensive coordinator for Bama. Maybe you've reached your peak. Next, 2 quick ones. What the fuck is going on with Clemson? And what the fuck is going on with Oklahoma? Oklahoma was supposed to be, they're going to be the offensive juggernaut. Spencer Rattler is going to be, leading in the Heisman. He's the top, person for Heisman consideration early in the season. He's projected to be a top 5 pick in the draft and all that other shit. He's been pedestrian as a motherfucker. Now, he hasn't stunk or anything like that. But this definitely is the dominating performance people thought they were going to get at the beginning of the season. I know it's early, but sometimes you play teams that aren't as competitive early so you can get some of those nerves out. And they're not doing that shit. Same thing with Clemson. Clemson is not playing. They played the first game was tough, but the next two, it shouldn't have been that damn close. They shouldn't have been. Some y'all fucking up the church's money. DJ Uyagalele, he's having issues, and they need to go ahead and right the ship so they can get shit in order because they're the only ones that can challenge. Bama. Because Bama looks clearly like they're getting ready to slide right on up in there. Because I'll tell you that right now. They look like they're getting ready to slide up in there. What's the name of the other one? Penn State pulled out a good one against Auburn. Let's not sit here and act like Auburn is that good. They just fired a coach, which will let you know they were not as good as y'all thought they were. The fact that they are ranked, y'all doing a little too much with that. I don't even think they deserve to be ranked. But like I've said with the homies who've also said the same shit, there really shouldn't be no rankings this early in the season, no fucking way, for real. None at all. There should be like none until like week 6 or 7. Yeah, Poe, they gave him some trouble offensively, especially in the run game. So I'm assuming they're subject to get fucked up by a black quarterback that like to get his scamper on. Yeah, I don't know who else got that in the SEC, but I don't have a damn clue. But shout out to Penn State. I like James Franklin. He's one of the leading candidates for the USC job, and I wouldn't have no issue with that. He's a great recruiter. I would like to see him win more, but he recruits the best that he possibly can. I mean, let's be honest. Penn State has horrible public relations, and they probably will have horrible public relations from the shit that happened with that motherfucker Sandusky. So that's gonna be hard for them to not, y'all not gonna be able to live that down. That fuck up is in infamy. That's going down to the end of time. So who else? Virginia Tech lost to West Virginia. And I said it after week 1 that Tech would lose to an unranked team that they had no fucking business losing to. And they did. Fuck Tech. Like I thought, because Clemson been running the ACC for a minute. The ACC been so bad, they had to get games with Notre Dame just to, make it, just so they could help make the conference fucking respectful. Because they've gotten challenges from nobody, for real. So, man, I'm waiting for another team to, contribute and, at least give them a challenge. Nah, it ain't going to happen. Clemson might fuck around and pull one of them Oklahoma moves. Remember how Oklahoma would be good for the whole year? They lose one game, they ain't have no business losing. And then they'll make it to a BCS Bowl, like what they've recently done in the playoffs. Go out there and lose. Like at least when Baker lost to Georgia, it was at least a close game. But they still lost, my nigga. Oklahoma ain't been no real threat since the Bob Stoops. I'll be honest. They're gonna put up points, but they ain't never a complete team. And they play in that weak ass conference with no fucking challenge. So what the fuck is going on with Ohio State? I mean, running back wise, that boy Henderson from VA, he doing this thing out there. That's a true freshman. Getting money. The crazy thing with this NIL, name, image, and likeness, with that rule there, with him being a freshman at the end of the year, man, he keep putting up numbers like this. Boy, it's gonna be a considerable bag coming his way. Quite considerable bag. Yes, sir. And a lot of people are making that excuse for some of the quarterbacks who haven't played that well this year. Brock Purdy, De'Aaron King. Brock Purdy plays for Iowa State. De'Aaron King from Miami. Spencer Rattler from Oklahoma. Sam Howell from North Carolina. None of them have played well. We got to keep an eye on boy because he be doing some fuck shit. But none of them have played well. And somebody hadn't there to blame name, image, and likeness. Well, you're out here to get the money, the sponsorships, and things like, man, shut the fuck up, man. These kids should have been getting paid. Don't make this seem like them getting paid is the reason why they're not performing. They're not performing because they didn't do the work. I've never heard nobody say dude was the hardest worker and he was still ass. I've never seen it. everybody who really works hard at the craft usually gets some type of results out of it. But we got the week coming up. I'm gonna be missing the games. I'm gonna be I'll catch the late night ones. I'm getting up at 5:30. But go ahead, man. Let's go ahead and get to the NFL, man. Let's get to the adults, man. How many people y'all know say the word adults instead of adults? It's this girl at work. She can't say the word sausage, so she says sausage. Lord, Bobo done bit himself back there. All right, same thing as always. I'm gonna go game by game that was played in week 2. And why don't you lay your old ass down and stop making all that noise? Shut up. We don't go game by game. I'm gonna tell you what I saw, what I like, what I dislike, this, that, and third. We're gonna get through it. First, we got Washington versus the Giants. This was a good game. And that's one thing I will say about this year already. There's been a lot of good-ass close games, like early. Like a lot of games have been decided by one possession that's at the, it's crazy. Really enjoying it. But Heineke looked all right against a bad team. So, that's the first thing. Proving that you can be the team that you're supposed to be. The Giants are not good. And I think this is the final. This has to be the final year of this Daniel Jones shit because it just ain't. No, man, this ain't it, bro. Like, I am dead ass, man. Like I can't deal no more with this bullshit, man. With this Daniel Jones shit, I just can't. He's not it, all right. And stop acting like he is. So. I'm spitting like shit right now. Mouth juicy in the motherfucking the paw. But God, like that dude, come on, man, let it go. I tell you right now, the more that y'all disrespect Eli, the longer this shit gonna go. That karma shit in the NFL is real. Anybody you disrespect after they done did some good shit for you, hey man, a lot of people's talking bad about Eli. Eli showing all types of personality on Monday Night Football. But watch it keep going. You're gonna have to get some more talent. I'll be dead ass honest with you. It's gotta be some more talent. Accumulated on the offensive side of the ball. That shit, boy, that joint ain't the need. It's a motherfucking necessity at this point. Shit, Heineke can't keep throwing to McLaurin the whole damn game. Soon somebody gonna pick that up. And speaking of somebody picking that up, the next game we got the Bears and the Bengals with Joe Burrow through 3 picks and 3 different straight possessions. They were fighting so hard and kept this game so close, and the Bears defense did their thing. Roquan Smith had a pick 6, doing what I thought he was gonna do. I was big on him when he was at Georgia. I knew he would be a decent linebacker in the league if, all depends on the situation. You know how they do, with middle linebackers in Chicago, man. They breed, some of the greatest of all time, but bless that position. So Bears defense did all right. Andy Dalton got hurt. I'm telling you right now, with a week of practice, I'm telling you right now, Justin Fields not giving up this spot, not easily. It's gonna have to take word from management and some up top that keep little homie from going on with this spot for the rest of the year, because it ain't no way in hell, no fucking way in hell that it ain't no way in hell that they'll be able to ain't no way that they'll be able to take care of that type of shit for real, because I'm in here trying to put this shit up there. I can't. They'll never be able to do that shit for the rest of the game. They're gonna need some help. Yeah, because their offense ain't all that either. Definitely should give Montgomery some more carries, at least at the beginning, so your play action can work a hell of a lot better later on. I don't know why they won't trying to set that up, but in Cincinnati, run the ball. God damn, run the ball. You only lost by 3. So it was a chance that you could have did something. So take your fucking time and relax. Joe Burrow is not going to win you the Super Bowl all on one throw. So y'all fucking relax. Get it in gear and run the ball. You got a great running back in Joe Mixon. Do yourself a favor and use him. make the game easier. The Browns beat the Texans. The only disappointing part about this is Tyrod from the crib got hurt. And it's not just that he's from the crib. It was the fact that he was playing a good game. He played a good game last week against their week 1 opponent. Can't remember who that is. But he came out against Cleveland and was moving the ball quite effectively. This was a tight-ass game before he got hurt. Before he got hurt, it could have went either way. That's why I was just hoping he was still in there. Just so he can keep proving people wrong because people have been shitting on him, you know. He got drafted by Baltimore, and he sat behind fucking Flacco. Then he went to Buffalo, took him to the playoffs, the first they've been in since, 99 to whatever it was. It had been a minute since they've been in there. He let him there. That and Andy Dalton's shitty arm. And they got him the fuck up out of there, too. He went to Cleveland, and we all know about that bullshit. For him and the coach, it was time to go. Why get the black coach and the black quarterback if you was just trying to get rid of them and just give it to Baker Mayfield? Why not just get rid of Tyrod, period? Why even bring him to the team? If you brought Baker along, and y'all didn't believe in Tyrod at all, and y'all paid him. So what type of fucking sense did that make? So he goes to the Chargers. They give him a shot and puncture his lung. They damn near killed the dude. So we around these parts we root for Tyrod, man, because we want homie to do better because he's from the crib, black quarterback. He ain't fucked up as bad as some of the other QBs who still have a job in this fucking league. But I'm hoping the best. I hope the injury ain't that bad and he can show back up and do his thing, man. Rams Colts. Goddamn, Frank Wright. You know what? I'm putting my foot down on this. No longer will I sit here and say a coach is an offensive guru or a defensive mastermind or any of those types of shit unless you got a ring. I need that. Unless you really changing the game, like somebody like Don Coryell, look him up. Eric Coryell, he pretty much developed the modern passing game that is played today. He did that in the 70s, late 70s, early 80s. You know, the tall tight ends that's athletic, split them out wide, one back sets, passing instead of running, using the short passes in a spread offense. Because the West Coast would do it in a regular, tight end, fullback, 2 wide receivers. No, Coryell got 4 wide receivers and 1 running. And the tight end counts as a wide receiver. So I'll give him that because he didn't win a Super Bowl, but he definitely changed some shit. Some of you motherfucking nowadays, hell no. That was the shit that y'all be calling. Frank Wright, Sean McVay, hell no. I'm going to let you know this right now. Stafford going to carry y'all as far as y'all can go because I ain't trusting his play calling. Hold up, man. For those who watch the NFL, please tell me, who in the world is guarding Cooper Kupp, man? Nobody's covering this dude. I was saying it because I was watching the game with my pops on Sunday, and I said, my nigga, I said Cooper Kupp, since he's gotten in the league, has been open the whole time. Like, I just don't get it how nobody has covered this dude. Wow. And all it takes is a competent quarterback to give him the ball. 2 touchdowns against the Colts? That's because the Colts was fucking up. Frank Wright, nothing. This is what I was getting at as far as the offensive mastermind. So you was a good offensive play caller, right? So y'all get the ball on the goal line. You going against the Rams. Who do the Rams have? Oh, Aaron Donald, the best defensive tackle in the league, the best defensive lineman in the league right now, and possibly one of the best defensive players in the league right now. If you can give me 5 defenders that's better than him, I'll give it to you. I'll give you $10 right now. If you can name me 5 current NFL defenders better than Aaron Donald, I will give you the 10. Please. And you better not put nobody he got better stats than. You better do your research. So this man, 99 in Madden, outstanding defensive tackle. You run the ball straight at him 3 straight plays. I said, what in the blue fuck is going on? Like, why are they running straight at this dude? Come on, man. We know Aaron Donald. We know Jalen Ramsey. Who were the linebackers? That's who you should be testing. Don't make this shit more difficult than it's supposed to be. And y'all did. And y'all took a fucking slug. So the fuck you get. And that game was close too. Bills, Dolphins, Poe Dolphins. Well, you know what? Ain't no Poe Dolphins. Poor Tua. Because y'all never set this dude up to do no winning no way. And then now it's coming back to bite y'all in the ass. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing but stink, let him go, sign Sam Howell, and then you'll finally start to put a team together. The irony of that shit. I'm telling you right now, as soon as Sam Howell get there, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna find a way to get a top 10 lineman up there to go with them. They're gonna be spending free agency and trades, trying to build up the line, going to get a real running back and all that shit. I'm telling you right now, man. This is a different game that they playing when you get certain quarterbacks back there. All right. No quarterback has gotten more than Baker Mayfield has gotten. None. He got 2 Pro Bowl wide receivers, 2 Pro Bowl running backs, and Pro Bowl offensive linemen. And they're all up Lamar ass. So y'all gotta cut that bullshit out. But the Bills, man, the Dolphins, it's over. That's what you get what you paid for. You ain't pay shit, so you ain't get shit. That's what you get. The Bills, this is the game that y'all needed to bounce back, get your confidence together because you had no business losing to Pittsburgh. But y'all figured out that y'all shit don't stink, and y'all gonna have to work for some of these wins. So I hope that's the attitude that y'all take, and I hope that y'all can take that even further in the next coming weeks. Patriots, Jets, boy, this shit got bad. Boy, oh boy, my nigga, this shit got horrible. There's nothing that Bill Belichick drools at the mouth for than a white quarterback who can't run. Oh my, and a rookie. Oh man, he stays up in bed and smiles about it each night. I knew they were going to win, but it got to a point where I was watching Red Zone with Pops, and each time they kept going back to this game and they showed the Jets, I said, man, he better fucking not. He better fucking, no, nigga, you better not, man. And he threw yet another damn biscuit, man. Good God almighty, man. Just stop. Look, man, run the ball. You know what I'm saying? He ain't deserve to do all them picks. I mean, it is his fault that he threw the shit. But my God, man, run the ball, man. At least help. Try to make it easy. You know you ain't going to win. You try to win this game back. This is one thing that be some bullshit. That players do it and coaches do it. They think they can win the game back on one throw. And you down 20 points. You can take your time now. Work on some shit that you wanted to work on. You want to make sure you play action straight. Once you go down a certain amount of points, people like to go full wide and throw it all over the field and shit like that. And hopefully they playing soft coverage so you can, mount some type of comeback. But if not, you can get your ass whooped like they did. And the Patriots, I mean, you played this easy ass game, so I'd have to see y'all against comp again to see what's up. Eagles, 49ers. This is another one. Philly left a lot of points on the board. Like, I think the coach, he's overcomplicating things because you have talent and you have players with abilities. Just relax, keep it simple, and let them do their thing, man. He's overthinking a lot of situations that he doesn't need to. The defense is fine. The defense is cool. You cool on that part. You got that. You all right. They can chill. But the offense, you have to have it. Like, you have to make that happen. 49ers was low-key trying to give y'all this game. And the fact that y'all didn't do what you were supposed to do and take it, it's kind of disheartening. Now, you will play sorrier teams that'll make it easier. You will get those buckets against those Buns teams. But it's these decent, okay, and good teams that you got to get buckets on so you can properly prove yourself. Because he was even calling some goofy-ass plays. I just really didn't know what the fuck homie was doing at some points. Sorry, Philly fans. He sold y'all on that one. I ain't even gonna lie. And 49ers, as long as y'all got that Gary Kubiak stretch run offense, you guys will be fine. You guys will be fine. There will be absolutely no issues with this. You'll be able to make it happen with no problem. So, y'all already got this lit-ass defense out here, so that's it. And you got this strong running game, but against the better teams, you know what they're going to be doing. Against these better teams, They're going to be out here trying to make Jimmy Garoppolo win the game. And I would like to pose this question for San Francisco 49er fans. Do y'all really think he's ready to be given the ball and told, go win this for us? I don't know. Myself, no, I'm not confident in it at all. I don't think he can for real. I don't think he's equipped to do this shit for real. And that game in and game out. And it's against good teams. If you can pull this against teams that we're going to need to beat later on in the season, he's going to have to prove it. Because he could have put up buckets against this team. And damn it, he didn't. It was kind of a little disappointing. But, hey, you got to win. So, holla at him, Make it fucking happen. Way to do your thing. Give me a second while I'm over here deleting. I'm putting these links back in because I fucked up the church's money. I ain't cut on the mic and all that other shit. I forgot, man. I be trash with this stuff sometimes, man. I cannot lie. And it don't be nobody's fault but mine. That's what make it even worse. It will fuck up so bad you just knew you know it was your fault, but you gonna try. You get petty with yourself, like, nigga, I know I got this, man. This ain't all my fault. This shit was every bit of my damn fault. Fucked up the church's money. Big trash in here, man. Shout out to Juba for putting the links out where he was supposed to, man. I really appreciate that, sir. Don't even know who watches still. We still got 2 in here. Appreciate y'all for being in here. Next, we got, the Raiders and Steelers. The Raiders played a good game on both sides of the ball. Like I said earlier, my concern was never about if the Raiders were going to be able to compete offensively. Because, let's be real. The offense has been pretty fucking good. Since Carr got there for real. We've never had a problem putting up points. It was always the defense that was an issue because it's never been good. We make bad decisions in the front office and with defenders and things like that. We don't make the proper decisions to be a good football team overall. And to see this defense finally play good, because you got to remember, this is also the offense that pulled off 20. They pulled off 20-something points in the fourth quarter against Buffalo. And I know Buffalo defense better than ours. But shout out to him. Played good. Man, Pittsburgh, man, Big Ben old. Big Ben old as a motherfucker. Like, he's starting to look it now. When you can't move the ball against the Raiders defense, oh, yeah, shit is bad. And it ain't like he ain't got no targets. Deontay Johnson's a good target. Chase Claypool. Juju's decent. You got Najee Harris. That's four reliable wide receivers right there. I don't know who y'all tight end is. Y'all might be lacking in that part. Y'all ain't got no safety valve, which is something that he may need because some of his best years was when he had what's the homie name? Heath Miller. Y'all remember Heath Miller? Heath Miller was that dude, yo. Always reliable as shit. Kind of like a mix of the old school and the new school tight ends. He was a good receiver, but he also got his block on. But it's something that they're missing. And once TJ Watt went out the game, I knew it was a wrap. Well, once he went, I'm telling you right now, I'm not wishing the downfall on him, but I knew once they said he wasn't coming back, shit was going to change. And shit just started changing. The offense started sputtering. We threw a deep pass to Henry Ruggs. Wow. A part of the game we should have fucking been doing. I said, my God, if y'all don't get it together. But we look good. I ain't got no knock on it. I figured we would, at least be competitive in this one. Because I don't think, we've sent a pretty shitty defense out there a lot. So we done sent some shitty defenses out there on the field. So, yeah, I'm still sending shit out to people. So for us to put those bad defenses out there, we actually did our thing and pulled one for a win. I really respect that. Pittsburgh's going to have to find a new quarterback. I don't know if they need to tank this season and get shit over with, but y'all got to do something. Next, we got the Saints and the Panthers and the what the fuck game of the week. How the fuck did y'all go out here and beat the shit out of Green Bay in a fucking neutral place? And then y'all took y'all asses to Carolina and got y'all ass whooped. They literally went out to Carolina and got their ass whooped. That one was thoroughly confusing. I said, man, y'all done really came out there. Jameis was looking like Jameis of old, unfortunately. He was looking bad, man. God damn, famous Jameis. Tighten the fuck up, bro. But Sam Darnold, wow. He got a little bit of talent there. A lot more talent than he had in the Jets. And I was happy for him. Did his thing. They won the game without riding the back of Christian McCaffrey. They tried, but what up, Pops? They tried to ride the back of Christian McCaffrey, but they showed that they could pass and move the ball against the fucking Saints defense, which was pretty good. You saw what they did to A-Rod the week before. This is a definite head scratcher. But it's only week 2. We never know. Sam Darnold may go back to his regular shit. Sean Payton may get in the Saints' ass and, get them to finally, wake up and, because you're going to – listen, you're an NFC team. And you're expected to do some winning, almost to the point that you may get picked for a bowl. You can't take that bullshit that you just did out there with Carolina against Tampa Bay. You can't take that bullshit against nobody in the NFC West either. That's not going to work there either. So you better tighten the hell up. That's pretty much all I can say for you. Broncos, Jaguars, boy, I watched the weekly match. The weekly mic'd up, Joe. They had Urban Meyer mic'd up. He said, man, he was like, man, these guys in this league are tough. It's like Alabama every week. Yo, man, fire this dude, man. Fire him now before he quits on y'all. Get him out of there. What did you think was going to happen? What? You thought, I'm telling y'all right now, until he proves me otherwise, he stinks in this NFL setting. This is not the wave right here. This is not gonna happen. Y'all gotta go somewhere better than this, because he's selling Trevor Lawrence. Sunshine from Remember the Titans is getting fucked up out there. But on the flip side of that coin, Teddy Two Gloves. Shout out to Teddy Two Gloves, Mr. 305, man, out there handling his business, doing his thing, man, with the razzle dazzle, man. He a captain. He got command of the offense. He's pointing. Man, I'm telling you right now, man, he looked good at QB. He looked good. And not good in the sense like 500 yards. I'm talking about he playing winning football. He's bringing that attitude. Because Teddy Two Gloves been getting dubs everywhere he been. Everybody know, remember that, anybody remember y'all seen the play with the Florida Gators? Like the dude forearmed Teddy Two Gloves and sent him into another dimension, hit the dog shit out of him. They won that game with the Gators being ranked higher than them. Teddy Two Gloves is a winner. And until he's finally getting the chance, it's his team. The Broncos done put it all in on him. If we win, it's because of you. And I'm telling you right now, he's doing his due diligence, man. Defense is back. Von Miller looking crazy. It would be in our fucking division. The next one was the real close one with the Vikings and the Cardinals. The Cardinals proving that, they got to do something with their defense, though. Y'all got to shore up some shit. Y'all need some corners bad in the mud. Why we trade him? Teddy Two Gloves? Let's be honest, Ron. He was a black quarterback. I'd be dead ass honest with you. He was a black quarterback, and it probably wasn't the owner's decision. Somebody asked for him that wasn't the owner or a GM. And when it's usually not the guy that you picked, when the year is over, they get rid of him. They was giving him a try to see if he was going to do it. And he fucked around and got hurt because, Teddy B be having some injury. I guarantee you this. He going to play more than 10 games for these Broncos. That's a damn guarantee. Watch. He got a line. They blocking. They running the peel. They trade all black quarterbacks. And while we in a little joke, let's go ahead and get the Cam shit out the way. Cam going to make it be on another team. Whether it be, what up, Goo? Whether it be the Dolphins and they fucked up situation with Tua getting his ribs cracked, I just read an article this morning with another injury. Is Tua going to be considered injury prone? Nigga, any quarterback is up for an injury if you're not blocking for him. If he getting hit consistently game in and game out, maybe it don't have shit to do with his arm. Maybe it don't have shit to do with his timing. Maybe he's not holding the ball too long. Maybe your offensive line is trash. Maybe your wide receivers are fucking mediocre. Maybe you just don't have more than a fucking safety valve tight end that you keep sending 15 yards down the field. So he got to wait until he get open. You'll never see him run this little 8-yard curl that Kelsey and them be doing. Teams with quarterbacks, quarterbacks with teams who actually give a fuck about the well-being of them. No, you don't get that. So Cam will probably be in Miami. Tyrod, he might be in the Texans. Who knows, man? He'll get another shot somewhere to be on the roster now. As far as the starting quarterback, he done. People, that's going to be their last resort if they put Cam in the game. And no offense to Cam, he hasn't really been able to, show what he can do since the injury. Let's be honest. It wasn't like the Patriots was putting good players around him. The running backs was good. The line was okay. But that line wasn't all that. Them receivers was trash. Yeah, y'all defense look good, but y'all defense is good. With Burns rushing at the end, he's a very good pass rusher, man. And then y'all got Shaq Thompson over there, the linebacker, nice athletic catalyst. He may not be as good as Luke Kuechly, but being half as good as Luke Kuechly can get you some wins for real. Jeremy Chin at safety, showing that he can play in the box and over the top. He got a pick. Oh, man, J.C. Horn, the rookie, he looked good too. Now, it's Jameis Winston. He knows throwing these biscuits. He ain't throwing it last week. But the Panthers defense, y'all got the ability. Ron Rivera left y'all with something nice as far as defensively. Now, offensively, we'll see for the rest of the year what Matt Rule can do. So, But back to the Vikings and Cardinals. The Cardinals did their thing. But I have to show up defense. The Vikings, you can't lose this game, fam. You cannot lose this game. I don't even put this on Cousins because I'm not a Kirk Cousins fan. I don't think he's worth the trouble. I think they should have never got rid of Teddy Two Gloves. But he did his thing. Y'all got to Mike Zimmer. Cam to the Bears. Nah, they're not gonna do that, Pops, because Justin Fields. They didn't want to bank on the future this early in the season, but they're gonna have to. And I don't think Andy Dalton, unless when he gets healthy, he'll probably go back in there because they're gonna try to fuck a black quarterback regardless of what happens. But the Vikings, y'all gotta win that. Kyler Murray cannot throw you 2 interceptions and you not capitalize properly. Sometimes field goals ain't enough. You need these touchdowns, and you damn sure got the offense to do it. And Mike Zimmer, man, for your defense to be this bad, I understand. Kyler Murray's a bad mother. DeAndre Hopkins is like that. They got 2 slot receivers with crackhead speed and Rondale Moore and Christian Kirk. So it's tough money. But hey, sometimes they you have to look at what at games. You have to, they might put him at backup. You have to look at games that people lost. Even if you got to go back to look at something that happened last year. I know it's a new year or whatever, but some habits don't change. So y'all need to go back and look and see what games Kyler Murray didn't do well in and see what that defense did. They didn't make the playoffs last year. So for Mike Zimmer, step your game up, man. Falcons and Buccaneers. I knew this was going to be a thorough ass whooping. Spencer Rattler, I hope you're watching closely because this may be the team that you'll have to go to. Now, it's possible that you might not because Bobo just farted and it smells horrible in here. It smells like a horse burp in here. Oh, my God, boy, that shit is trash, man. Oh, my God. He fucked up the whole podcast right now. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Wow. You smell like that, man. You need some rice and some bread or something, man. Yo, I got to do something with this dude's stomach after this podcast. Man, you really fucked up the church's money with that one. But the Buccaneers are the Buccaneers. They're going to get these buckets. They're going to make some plays on defense. Atlanta, and man, they was trying to give y'all a chance to play with them. They was giving y'all a chance. This game, and especially in the first three quarters, was a lot closer than the score will tell you. But outside that, man, Atlanta stinks, man. Fuck y'all and shit. Cowboys and Chargers. I told y'all. Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all people was going to be watching film on Justin Herbert? And that figured him out as a whole. But game to game, there's no way he shouldn't have chewed up the Dallas Cowboys. He should have fucked them up. Who got robbed? No, the Chargers didn't get robbed. No, they robbed themselves. They had enough opportunities where this game shouldn't have been. This shit shouldn't even have been in reach. For real. To be honest with you. They was giving him chances, and he was fucking up. Michael Parsons showed his versatility, being a pass rusher, and then Trayvon Diggs. That was one thing he did wrong. Don't test Trayvon Diggs. He showed it in the Buccaneers game. He can play this corner position, so that's why Tom was taking it to Anthony Brown. That's why Antonio Brown was scorching his ass. And Godwin should have did the same thing, but he dropped it and then he fumbled. But that's what they should have been going to. And a couple of times they was paying attention. But I don't think the Chargers should have lost this game for real. Dallas did what they were supposed to do. Zeke, as far as being a top running back, that shit done. Because most teams would much rather see Dak go for 500 than to see you get 100 yards. Because they know what that will do if you get the bell cow going. If you get going, who knows, my nigga? Like, they still beyond a good team. But the Chargers, Justin Herbert, tighten up now. Use your running backs a little bit more, man. Actually, use every weapon, man. Move people around, all right? Show some offensive versatility. I know, them touchdowns. Them calls be some bullshit, but I'm telling you this right now. If I'm a coach, I don't blame nothing on the referees because this game shouldn't be this close and we shouldn't be playing down to our competition. Now, he ain't on the chopping block yet because they still going to use him as a decoy. I want to say the 2-3 years that Pollard has been there, he hasn't got as many carries as he should have. But with the new coordinator, Kellen Moore, he's opening it up a lot more. Kellen Moore ain't going to make it next year as the Cowboys offense coordinator. He will have a job. Whether it be the Jets, the Dolphins, the Texans, the Falcons, he going to have another job. Watch. Trust me. He gonna have another gig because he calls good plays. Now what they do with it, but because Dak had some fuck ups too. Shit, he threw a biscuit out there, too. That they should have capitalized on more. But Zeke, he ain't on the chopping block just yet, wrong. I think this might be the last year he, after the season, I think he may be out of there, but not during the season. Because one thing that has happened with Stephen Jones helping out with the being the GM and helping his pops out with draft picks. A lot of their draft picks are coming up a lot, real good. So, things are looking up over there. They can't be losing 3 points. They're going to have to do a little better because everybody ain't going to be as gullible as these Chargers. Trust me. Next, we got the Titans and the Seahawks. And the Titans showed that you do not have to pass to come back in a football game. They were losing. They put their team on King Henry's back. And he said, oh, man, y'all thought I was done. Y'all let one game. Y'all thought one game was going to show y'all that I won't built for this shit. And he was built for it. And he put them on their back and he ran for it, boy. Good God Almighty. Y'all better stop playing with King Henry. Don't think because they had that one game, man. That one game he got shut down. And I'll give it to the Cardinals on that. Hicks, Collins, and Isaiah Simmons are 3 big, fast-ass linebackers. The Seahawks ain't got nothing. Bobby Wagner's good, but he ain't fast no more. And he ain't keeping up with King Henry, as we saw. when they came back. AJ Brown ain't all that. He's all right, but he's not real. Too many damn drops. So still don't know how to throw routes. Does Julio not know the playbook? Why was there red zone situations where he was just getting taken out of? What does Julio have a problem in the red zone? Because I already said I don't. Well, yeah, 1 year where he had 10. I'm not even particularly sure. Let me check right quick. Because I want to say Julio has never had a season with double-digit touchdowns. But he did make some hellified catches out there. I definitely got to give him that much. He definitely is becoming very just his second season. Man, this nigga been playing. Man, he got about 10 years in the league. And he's only gone over double-digit touchdowns one time. Look. God, Julio. D-Hop got 3. He played with some very shitty quarterbacks. So, but they showed that week 1, there was, a stumbling block that they could get over. Now, if they could put it all together for 4 quarters, that's when people will start believing in the Titans. We already believe in King Henry. We just want to believe in the rest of y'all. Next, we got the Chiefs and the Ravens. Boy, this was another one. Like, you figure the Ravens won by 1 point. The Titans won by 3. The Cowboys won by 3. The Cardinals won by 1 point. The Niners won by 6. I almost said the wrong one. The Colts only won by 3. The Bears only won by 3. Washington only won by a point. I'm telling you, man, it was some great football being played, man. Real tight game. And you know one thing that's crazy about nowadays is that you can throw picks and get turnovers and fuck up all you want. But you can get these buckets and come back, man, because it was a lot of, man, shit. Lamar threw a pick 6 to the Honey Badger. Give me a second, y'all. I just do not like hearing about this because I wanted the Honey Badger 3 different times. That's what I'm saying. Chapo. Yeah. Trying to run the clock cost them. You got to put faith in your defense. And it bit him in the ass. Yeah. Because Andy Reid don't want to lose no games because he was afraid to run the ball. But that's more or less something that he got to do through the first 3 quarters. I'll give you that one. Should have definitely played that a little differently. But Lamar is amazing. I'll put it like this. Put him on Cleveland. And what type of team you talking about? Because until he proves me wrong, I'm going to think Baker Mayfield just all right. Just all right. I can't put him in the category with the good quarterback. Hell, I can't put him in the same category with a Lamar or even a Josh Allen or even a Kyler Murray. I can't put him in the fold with that. The RPO, it is unstoppable, especially when he's doing it. And they tried to get away from it. But I'm going to tell you this right now. They have horrible. That passing game is just horrible. Oh, they Super Bowl contender, definitely. Like Lamar on the Browns? Shit. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. Like I said earlier, he got 4 Pro Bowlers between Odell, Landry, Kareem Hunt, and the boy Chubb. How many does Lamar have? I'll stop you right now. Sammy Watkins ain't never made no Pro Bowl. Hollywood Brown has it. Mark Andrews is a good red zone target tight end, but he's never gotten 1,000 yards. Never. Andrews is good, but I can't put him in the realm of the Kelseys and the Kittles and the Wallers and stuff like that. No. His running backs, all of them gone. Even before this year, Dobbins, no Pro Bowls. Gus Edwards, no Pro Bowls. Now they got Freeman and Murray and all this other. I don't think Latavius Murray even been up there. Who the other one they got? the Freeman. I think Freeman might have been one, but hey, he was on the practice squad. He looked good out there too. But I mean, that's Atlanta's fault. We all know. His left tackle. But I was talking about the weapons, B. I was talking about the weapons. And matter of fact, B, they traded the other tackle. They just gave him to Kansas City. Ingram, I give him that. But I'm talking, that was last year. I'm talking about on this current roster he got right now. On his current team, he does not have a Pro Bowler amongst his weapons. Running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends. I'm pretty sure Andrews might have made one, but somebody might have been hurt. I'll tell you that much. I don't think he was I don't think he was the first election because it's Kelsey and Waller there. So, like I said, that's another proof that, what black quarterbacks got to go through. He won the MVP. He making sugar out of shit week to week with this regular ass weapons. And then he get to turn around and watch other people just fucking the church's money. I tell you this right now. No offense to any Panthers fans, but if it's Lamar down there at the Saints, Tom Brady don't get that fucking easy walk to the Super Bowl like he would be getting that. So I'm sick of, that's because I'm on this rant because I'm sick of hearing about what's wrong with Lamar and what can he do to be a better quarterback. He don't need to do shit. You need to be a better coordinator. You need to call better plays. You need to take advantage of his skill set. Your GM, you need to step your fucking game up to and give this man the weapons that he deserves. I'm telling you right now, wrong. Put him in the Saints with Sean Payton. Come on now. Him and Alvin Kamara on the RPO. Come on now. Lamar Jackson and Alvin Kamara on the RPO. And Sean Payton's offense. Come on now. Now, I ain't saying they're going to beat the shit out of y'all, but I'm telling you that right now. And I respect you for being a fan because, it takes real fandom to support your team knowing that, shit may go in either way. But I was hoping I hope one of these days he's going to get his respect. But he probably won't. He ain't going to get his respect, and he ain't going to get the proper team to go out there and give his team a chance to make it happen. On the other side, they got to do something else. It's time that Kansas City, you got to invest in a linebacker now. You got to, because y'all been skating by, just getting through with, just adequate players. Because what's the name of that safety, Sorensen, number 49, the white boy? He trash. And any team that knows to attack him and attack them linebackers, that shit is a breeze. Y'all got to shore up the middle. Chris Jones do his thing on the DN, and the other dude who might end up going to jail, I can't remember his name. But he does his thing. Honey Badger, we already know he's sauce. He do his thing. But y'all got to get these stops, like, consistently. Like I said, like I'm always saying when I'm talking about this football, we need this shit for 4 quarters. Now, of course, we can't shut nobody out, and the rules ain't built that way. Now, you can't have the best offense and the best defense, but you definitely need to improve a little bit because don't nobody know who them linebackers is, wrong. At least get something decent because that's what be usually getting them fucked up. All the shit over the middle. That's how you got to play. Wherever the honey badger is at, just go the other way. Man, there ain't nobody else out there. And if they keep lining up that Sorensen, they keep lining him up one-on-one against real weapons. And they keep biting him in the ass because he ain't that good. He's not supposed to be playing for real. It's something that he got with Steve Spagnuolo or something because he ain't supposed to be out there. Because he is what my boy Doe say, he is a witness. He is a witness to every reception being caught out there. Every run that's going by his face. But they got to do something, man. Like you said, that is true. It's very hard, especially if you ain't in the big market and making that bread, for you to have a great offense and a great defense. But you definitely got to shore up some of them spots. Because that was one of the issues in the Super Bowl. Because Rojo was running all over him. You don't get that if you got that decent linebacker back there. Shit, get one from Arizona. They got 3 good-ass linebackers that fucking got size and speed. But, I ain't worried about the Chiefs. They took a slug, but it would take a major injury for them not to be where I think they're gonna be. So I think we're gonna have a Super Bowl rematch, to be real with y'all. In the last game of the week, the Packers and the Lions. Good God Almighty. The Lions don't stand no chance. I feel bad for every coach up there. I do. Because this ain't like one of them situations where y'all get a chance to fuck it up. No, this franchise as a whole, from general managers and owners and all that shit, has been thoroughly fucking up. Dolphins been fucking up since Barry Sanders left. I never thought that when he left, he would take the whole franchise with him. He definitely took the franchise with him. Now, I think this is another football karma thing. The boy that be killing in Ohio. Oh, you talking about old boy at Ohio State? Yeah, I mentioned that earlier before I sent the link out. Yeah, he doing this thing as a true freshman, man. He out there killing it. He getting ready to get that bag in his name and like the shit. Yeah, he getting ready to do. He doing his thing because at the beginning of the year, everybody was talking about how good the quarterback was going to be, how good C.J. Stroud was going to be because he had so many weapons with him, and they was worried about having him start as a true freshman. But he doing his thing. He get money out there, man. He fucking it up, man. I mean, they lost, but they probably end up running the table and having a chance to go back to the playoffs. So the Big Ten ain't been shit for a while, to be real with y'all. But the Lions, they don't stand no chance. They ain't got it. Car dealership just sponsored. Yeah, he got some more coming. Oh, trust me. Yeah, it don't stop there. Oh, it's more on the way. Trust me. Shit. You figure our quarterback got one, and he got about 3-4 of them, and he ain't doing shit. Getting it in Ohio, he's stinking tease. He's stupid as shit. Yeah, he doing his thing, man. Shout out to Bassey, man. Yeah, because Urban Meyer came and got, I want to say his name was Curtis Grant from Richmond, Virginia. And from there, that's when they start tapping in over there. Because Virginia, as a recruiting site, is fair game because don't nobody go to Tech no more like that. And UVA had his one chance, and I think they fucked up all them situations. They had it twice. And they shit the bed on both of them because they had it back when I was in school, when they had like Wally Lundy and they grabbed Mike Johnson, who went to my school, and Blackstock and Heath Miller, the Brickashaw Ferguson, Elton Brown, like that was then. And then they had another one a few years later where they had Quan Bolden and Andrew Brown, both from over the water. And they fucked that one up too. But the fact that none of the kids want to go to the school since Beamer retired from Tech too, it's fair game here. If you're nice, you can make it happen. Florida State was killing it over here. Josh Sweat, the defensive tackle for the defensive end for the Philadelphia Eagles. He went to Oscar Smith. Kalen LeBourne. They snatch up a lot. And they getting it right now. Matter of fact, let me go on here. Let's test the theory out. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure I ain't talking good. If UVA is watching, I didn't say that. No, he didn't. It's me, reborG. I'm saying it. We got to maintain home. But UVA got an image. And sometimes when you have an image, it fucks it up. Kind of like for a while, an example I can give you is like Duke. Remember in like the early 2000s and stuff like that, Duke won't get in the top talent like that. That's because Duke had a rule like, what's the name? Like the Yankees. Your hair got to be cut a certain length. You're not allowed no facial hair and all that type of shit. And that was costing them a lot of recruits because they had this old-ass military way of thinking. And I think that might be one of the problems with UVA. And the fact that, that was the place for the Tiki Torch incident. People don't forget about them Charlottesville shits, all right? Yeah, you figure right now is oh yeah, man, yo, by all means, Chapo, make it happen. Anybody getting recruited by a Division I, man, go make it happen. I don't give a fuck who it is. It could be somebody sorry, like Miami. But even anybody, man, Even some of the HBCUs for real. Deion changing the game with that shit. I know I done veered all the way away from the Packers and Lions, but let's be honest, man. A-Rod back here had a good game, man. Who gives a fuck, man? We on some real shit right now. Man, if you got a chance to do it, man, make it happen. I'm just somebody talking shit. But taking a step towards getting players from the area, the 757 area, oh yeah, that'll help. Because I don't believe that it should be a team, a college football team. There's no way that you could win the way you think you should if you ain't holding that in your own area. USC. I mean, of course, it always takes some players from other areas to make some shit happen. But you got to maintain home first. If you in one of those important recruiting things, one of them important recruiting cities or areas. Let me put it that way. Your Floridas, Ohio, Pennsylvania's, Michigan's, Texas, California. I'll put Virginia in there too. We kind of big. USC, the team recruits. Hey, they putting it out there. They got pro eyes on them now. So you can only benefit for real. Like, good looks, man. I wish the best for Ty, man. I always saw a football play in him. That's one thing I'd have to give him. He acclimated. He looked like he was ready for ball. Like, as soon as he got out there, he was hooping. See, they just signed the top running back in VA. The number 2 player on Rivals.com, the number 2 player in Virginia, he's number 23 in the nation. He's verbally committed to Bama. I told you. This shit is a crapshoot. Yep, the running back, Petaway from Suffolk, he's gone. He's going to Carolina. Safety going to Clemson. Corner going to North Carolina. Okay. It's a offensive lineman going to, man, shit. All right, out of the top 10 players in the state of Virginia, only one is going to a Virginia school. And the number 1 dude, Zach Rice, is big offensive tackle here. I don't know where your homie going. But he ranked real high. So I don't think he's going. This other guy, and Andre Green Jr. from Richmond, yeah, he number 36 in the country. It ain't no way. It ain't no way. Good God, man. That's crazy how they ain't got But I'm telling you, once you let other teams in there, man, they will come in there and wreck shot and leave your joint bucky naked, man. Look at one dude who go to Lansdowne in Virginia Beach. Man, he going to Pittsburgh. Good God dang. Y'all got to get something going. But they probably won't. They don't have the facilities for it. They don't have the coaches that kids want to play for. They don't, they really not. I don't think they give a fuck for real, to be honest with you. When you have teams fucking up at this level, but for so long, it's going to take a new athletic director that's going to come in there and say, look, I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of seeing our best players the best players in the state go other places, because you're not going to win if you do that shit. You're not going to win. Now, if you got to go to if you can't keep recruits at home, the fuck make you think you're going to be able to get people outside of that? Man, hey man, let's just hope, man. But the best to you, Chapo, and your son, man, doing this thing, man. I'm really enjoying his, him growing up as a player, man, because he's definitely getting better and better. Now, I wish his team actually was watching ball and actually trying to make themselves better, instead of just putting the best talent out there and hoping for the best. Because that's what it looked like, to be honest with you. And you can tell Jeremy I said it. I don't give a shit. He's not making his team conducive to getting the consistent wins on the state level. It should be no business. There should be no reason why Phoebus has some of the best talent in the area and they don't play a national schedule. I need y'all to be playing some national schedules. I need y'all to be getting y'all ass whooped by St. John Bosco, just like Oscar Smith did. So I need y'all to tighten y'all game up. If you don't want to go that far, it can be day. You can go the Matter Day up in D.C. And I can't remember the name of the other one. Is it St. Francis? Because D.C. got a Catholic league that's crazy that produces a lot of players. So I need Phoebus to step their game up. They acting like and it happens around here a lot, except for no, it does. This has been happening since I was there, since I was playing. They always try to focus on one dude, and they really don't be trying to get nobody else no looks like that. Because they think they'll get something just because one of the top players went with them. No, man. You got to try to get everybody a chance. If you get a chance, man, because they're already looking at the team. So you got to promote and talk about your players, even if they ain't the top 5-star and all that shit. Now, sometimes it just takes a little work, and it all it takes is for a coach to believe, a college coach to believe, and then you can go on from there. There's no reason why he won't get sent to no camps and he don't have no other teams looking at him. Because, come on, man. But since you said they looking, it's only going to grow. Because I'm telling you right now, it's a real vicious game, this recruiting shit. And if they find out you looking at somebody and that you showing genuine interest, a bigger school will come in there and swoop the shit. Because they don't want you to get good. I'll be honest with you. This recruiting shit is cutthroat. But good luck to you, Chapo, and your son, man. I'm going to continue to keep watching and all that shit. And if you need anything, man, any questions, man, I'm here to answer them, man. I'll try to at least point you in the right direction. I only want the best for the homies. So thanks for showing up. I know some of y'all got here late because I sent the link out late because I was on some bullshit. I was talking for 10 minutes on this last video, and I ain't even cut my mic on yet. Forgot to cut the shit even on. So I was fucking up the church's money. But more than likely, I'm off next Wednesday, so that's probably when I'll be back for a much longer episode because we got some more other shit to talk about. We're going to be mixing and matching the shit. I'm going to try to get both of them in there because there's always some shit going down. Trust me. It don't take that much. I can talk about the bullshit at work for real for 2 hours, but, we ain't going to do all that. We're going to come back with another recap next week, probably shortened up, and discuss some other shit that may be going on. Now, if there's anything that y'all want me to talk about, just let me know. Just hit me up, and I ain't got no problem talking about it if I know anything about it. Don't be asking me questions about the solar system, nigga. I'll be reading straight from a Wikipedia page if you bring me that shit. But once again, appreciate everybody showing up. Look, man, you don't have to show up to the live streams to watch the show. The video is available as soon as I give you the link. So, just go ahead, get your subscribes out there. Hit me up with these likes. Because, some of the other episodes, some episodes got like 20 likes. Sometimes I see more of y'all watching than I'm getting. Man, give me them damn likes, all right? Now, I ain't like horn. But I know at least 12 of y'all that can give me consistent likes on the week-to-week basis. 11 of y'all. I'm 12. So, now all I need is 11 more. Let's get this shit consistent, man. If y'all want to see me on a better platform, y'all got to put that out there. I'm going to do my part. But I'm telling you right now, don't tell nobody. I might get back into social media shit. For real. Just to promote the show. But I'm telling y'all right now, man, appreciate y'all coming to watch. Appreciate your feedback in the comment section. Much love and respect to you all, and I'll catch y'all next week. Be easy.